back. Here's the SPC. Mark. The game I'm looking forward to seeing: Plainfield North and Plainfield Central, battle of 3-1s. Who's got the edge in this one? I don't know.
I think I'm going to take Plainfield Central. I think what the Wildcats did, I think they were shocked in the first half last week at how Minooka came out. The Wildcats come out with a pick and a fumble in their first two possessions. That's not John Jackson football. He does not like these kids turn the ball over. And the fumble, I would say, was a questionable call. I think they might have some replacement officials out there because I thought Jordan Elliott was definitely down before that ball came loose. But you had two quick turnovers, turned 10 points. Minooka shocked them a little bit, but Central, they didn't fold up. They came roaring back in the second half. They got their wheels turning, got their things going, and John Jackson said it will not happen again. The way they came out flat will not happen again.
It's not going to happen this week. They're playing for more.
And it's not because they're gonna. I think they're gonna go ahead and be up for this one, and they're gonna take care of business.
This is interesting because you talk about teams changing formations and how they weren't ready for Minooka's onslaught. No coach that I have seen, besides John Jackson, who does it from season to season, changing from the spread to nobody does it within the game the way Tim Kaine has done over the past few years. And they played the T. Back in the day they used to go T formation with Devonta Davis and Capri Bibbs in the backfield one play, and the next play they'd have spread 4 wide. He can do this. He can go out there. Both teams love to run the football. I mean, this could be a 2-hour game the way both teams love to run the football. It would not surprise me with Kurt Palandek back there that they open up in the spread offense, which they've only showed maybe 3 plays all year, and catch Plainfield Central off guard again.
See, but I don't think they'll catch them off guard because they've shown stuff. Stuff's on film. And that's all they.
A couple plays.
But I don't care if it's a couple plays. If you know they're capable of it, they're going to do it. Minooka went from.
But that Plainfield Central has that much more to prepare for.
And that's fine. And I think they'll be prepared. Where the difference with the Minooka one was you had 3 weeks of film of them doing one thing. I formation. Pro set pass the football. All of a sudden they come out and you got the double wings and you run a whole different set. So I mean, when that's the difference is they saw nothing on film that told them this is how Minooka's going to come out. You watch film and you see Tim Kaine go through 8-9 different looks within the game. They're going to be prepared for 8-9 different looks in the game.
When push comes to shove, this can be a great game. I mean, every year this game seems to be a great game. Last year was a great game, 1 touchdown game, and Central almost had a 21-0 lead in that game. Call for a phantom block in the back on a punt return, and it was 14-0, and North came back and won the game. Playing at Central, I'm going to give the edge to Central here in a close one. I haven't seen Central play yet this year. I'm looking forward to seeing them play. North I've seen play the last couple of weeks. They're a good team. They're for real. But I'm going to give the edge to Central here. They need this one more because North's got the 2-0 conference record. Central's just 1-1. And Central needs it for playoff points too.
And you mentioned the spread. If they're going to spread and go spread formation, that line better block, man. Because when that big boy gets through there, when Bryce gets through there, you better because he's a big boy who can move a little bit.
He's a run blocker, but
he's a big boy who can move a little bit. If you go spread and don't give anybody in the backfield to help him out, you better get rid of that ball because that big boy gets through there, man.
I think that's why they're going to do it too, though. Because I think
you're going to be hurting.
Playing for North runs the ball up the middle. They're not going to be able to run up the middle.
No, not at all. Not on Bryce.
They're going to run outside, and that's where Kurt Palandek takes over. That's why I like Central though, because I don't think they're going to be able to establish that run up the middle against Tim. So we both agree on that one. Let's go Minooka 1-3, Plainfield East 1-3. Typically 1-3 games are, like we seen earlier this week, are games where it doesn't really matter. Neither team's going to make the playoffs. Both teams, whoever wins this game has a chance of making the playoffs.
Right, and the way Minooka played last week against a Central team that I still think is a good team, I think Minooka, all of a sudden, I went from giving them 0 chance last week to saying now, hey.
100% chance?
No, not 100%, but I'll pick them. I will take the Indians, but for a team that I gave 0 chance, to win, their 4th game of the season, to say now a team that possibly could win out and make the playoffs. I mean, the way that they played last week, the way that Brozovic ran the football, the way that Gunn ran the football, the way that they played last week, they can play and compete heavily in this conference. They're back to what they have to do.
I'm sure they can, but you know what? The same reason why you pick Plainfield Central is the same reason I pick Plainfield East. You said you made the excuse for Plainfield Central that there was no tape on Minooka doing that. Guess what? Now there is. What do you think Plainfield East is going to do? They're going to guard that. They're going to protect that. They have Tyler Lancaster and company up there that's going to stop that play a little bit better than they were. They did a poor job of containing Kurt Palandeck at times. But I think they're going to do a better job this week. I think Plainfield East, their spread offense is going to affect Minooka a little bit. I'm not sure Minooka's going to be able to defend that fully. They've shown trouble with defending the spread up offenses in the past years. I like Plainfield East in this one. You know why? Because I have such a big gate lead on you. I can take this upset pick. Even though I think it's 12 toss, so I'm going to pick Plainfield East and go against the grain here. I think it's going to be an exciting game to watch, though. The lead is the Plainfield Central or Plainfield South 1-3 at Romeoville 0-4. I'm taking Plainfield South. I think you probably will too.
I'll take Plainfield South. I mean, Romeoville's just in a world of hurt out there. I mean, they're just, I
think it could be competitive, though. You think it could be competitive?
Possibly. I mean, it all depends. I mean, is Ben Buell going to play? Is he going to be effective?
Well,
I mean,
he played last week.
If he plays and he's effective, they almost go as he goes. I mean, if
big
he
thing
can
from
play,
last year, he doesn't have the receivers that throw the ball to like he did last year. That's the biggest. That's the biggest
not
differential.
At all. And they don't have that pure number one running back either. I mean, Miguel Ford, is a good change of pace back. They don't want to change pace with them. And I mean, you have Caleb Bailey back there, who's your D1 linebacker playing.
That's what I was about to tell you. That's going to be exciting if you're out of that game. If anybody goes to see, there is one reason to watch that game. To watch Clifton Garrett and Caleb Bailey, two of our best defenders, go at it. That's going to be exciting to watch. These two offenses that struggle. These guys can both have 15 tackles each.
Yeah.
That'll be exciting to watch.
That'll be a lot of fun.
And thanks for watching.